Previously on Beastly Garage.
Already got my didn't get them. Can I go for another size? Yeah. Let's see that. Got him! Got him! Got him! Got him! What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to Beastly Garage Kicks and Whips. And you know what today is? Travis Scott Day, boy! And I did hit on the sneakers app. If you didn't see that video, go back and look at it. It was like the one I just filmed. I was one of those lucky few that got through after all those payment errors. And I was able to secure me a pair, and they came in yesterday. So I apologize. I did it again. I ain't even wait for you guys. I ain't even wait. I took a sneak peek. I had to see what was going on. I got deep in those bad boys, and I got some things I want to talk about. So the box is right here. Let's get to it. Now, one of the things I want to talk about is the fact that the box came just like that. Nike didn't even put in a packing slip. Now they say it's not an invoice, it's just a packing slip. I like my packing slip. Send me my packing slip, Nike. I don't know what happened to my packing slip. Mine is missing. So what happened, Nike? What happened? And while we're talking about Nike and their packing stuff, they still doing it. See, I'm one of the lucky few that happens to work from home, so I don't have to worry about people stealing my packages because I'm pretty much here all times during the day. Well, pretty much all day I'm here. And I have Ring. If you don't have Ring, you have to get it. Anyone comes near your steps, it sends an alert to your phone, opens up a picture, you can even talk to them, see them and everything. I have that and I'm here. So I got a lot of protection against getting packages stolen, but I know a lot of you guys don't. So like I said, I'm not sponsored by Ring, but it's a cool ass thing. Like, you can get a basic one for like $99. I think mine was $250 just because I have some extra options and stuff. But yeah, it's a once and done thing. You don't even have to pay for like any services or anything. Nike, stop doing that. We don't need to have your branding all over the boxes like this. Any thief that is also a sneakerhead, they know Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, if you see a Nike box on somebody's doorstep, it's a good chance it's a Travis Scott. So stop it, Nike. All right, now let's get into the shoes. You know, I don't want to complain too much because I was lucky enough to hit. I know a lot of you guys didn't. So believe me, I am humble. I do pray to the sneaker gods and I say thank you for letting me get my pair. If I'm gonna keep them, I don't know. We'll talk, YouTube. Maybe you guys can help me decide, because I have a couple options. Some of you guys might not like my options or the things that I'm thinking about doing, but we'll talk. If I'm crazy, let me know I'm crazy. So let's just go into the tag. And I know you've seen reviews on these shoes, but you haven't seen my review on these shoes. And here you go. The tag reads, Air Jordan 1 High OG TS SP. That's Travis Scott Special Project. I think that's what someone else on YouTube says, so I'll go with that. And the color is Sail Black Dark Mocha. And yeah, it's this nice brown box. Looks kind of dope. Like it. I always like when anything is different with a Jordan 1 box. Boop. And you get that nice, crisp, pink paper with Nike Air, the Air Jordan Wings logo, and that Travis Scott, what is that, man? What is the Stitch Face man? And there we go, voila, Travis Scott shoes in the box. And da-da, and da-da. So let's start with the one with all the bags here so I can show you all the laces you get with these shoes. You do get 5 laces with these. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you get one for every weekday. You can change them up. So you get black, comes in it. You get sail, mocha, pink, and red. That's enough laces to keep you happy. I don't even know which color I would use. I would probably just go with the black, the red. The pink ain't bad, but I don't know, it's probably not for me. Let me get the other shoe. Let's do a little once around of this shoe. A little once around. And starting with the toe box. Now, the suede on this bad boy is nice. It is nice. It's smooth. That is some smooth suede there. That is some smooth suede. It's got all the back and forth motions going on in the ocean. It's like an oversized backward swoosh, so it's big and dokey looking. And you go around here, you got the Stitch Face Man on the back. He's just all stitchy. Yeah. And we got some here. I'm gonna talk about this in a second. But then we go around here, and we got nice, regular, normal swoosh. So we got normal swoosh, awkward swoosh, normal, awkward. And then you come around here. Mine is pre-creased. All right. And you go around here and back to the toe box. The leather is, it's pretty nice. It's a nice soft sail leather. It ain't $1,000 leather, but it's all right. It's $175 leather. I say that. That's about it. The tongue is unique as it has this Cactus Jack written down the side. I like the cool little touch there. That's nice. It also has piping on it. Like, no one ever really talks about that, but it has a black piping going around the tongue. That's a nice little touch too. That's dope. Other cool features of this shoe is the pocket where you put your stuff at. You know, your stuff. Because you need a pocket to put your stuff in. So when you got stuff and you need to put it in places, you can put your stuff in there. In there. That's where your stuff goes. And it goes all the way around. Let's see anybody open it up all the way up. Let's open it all the way. Let's rip that fucker all the way up. So did I say that on? Okay, this is a PG. All right, let's look. So if you open it all the way up, you could put a lot of stuff in there. A lot of stuff.
Have you noticed that their stuff is shit and your shit is stuff?
And that's it. I mean, from left to right, shoes left to right, there's no supposedly differences from shoes from left to right. However, that brings me to my next point. These shoes are very inconsistent in their build. Looking at my left shoe compared to my right shoe, there are some things that are different from one shoe to the other, and that leads me to believe that these shoes might be manufactured maybe on a smaller scale than what we believe, or maybe in a different fashion. There's a lot of variances in little things that I'm noticing, like alignments of threads and such. I think it'll make it very hard for someone to authenticate a pair that was not purchased from an authorized retailer. And I'm gonna point out slight differences I've seen. All right, first of all, look at my swoosh on this right shoe. And you can see that it begins right almost exactly at that first shoelace hole. And it goes all the way back, and because it's so far forward all the way up there, it's pinched over the corner of that thread where that 90-degree angle is. You can see there, it actually covers it. And see where its relationship is to here and there. It's covering that thread. And that's one of the things I noticed. Now, look at my other shoe. Now this shoe, there's a lot of space in between that. Now I'm gonna go back there so you can see at the same time. See that? And then see that? See that? See, it's boom, boom, boom. So a lot of space there. That means that this swoosh is pushed back farther, which then means it's not, it looks like, but it's not even touching that one there. So the other one's covering that corner. This one's not even touching it. It's further back. It's closer to this alignment right here. So that's a pretty big difference. And that's something that I can see someone saying, oh, well, that's a fake pair. Or if your thing doesn't line up here, that's a fake pair. And I see a lot of like variations like with this. Sometimes the stitching on some lines up with the whole piece here. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying, but there's a stitching line going on here, and it lines up with some stuff. And depending on which shoe you have, it doesn't line up. It's like look at this one. It's like way off. It don't line up here. I'm not crazy. I don't know if you guys can see it, but yeah, I know what I'm talking about. All right, but I got something that's even more obvious to show you how inconsistent these pairs are. And maybe I just have a bad pair, but that's what I'm saying. Anyone could have a bad, authentic pair directly from Nike. So how can you like legitimately, authenticate pairs that aren't bought from real retailers. Because look at this. Now, before I say anything, can y'all notice something different between the backs of these shoes? All right. One of these guys is goofy and a little drunk. And I ain't talking about the Stitch Face man. Look at this right here. Look at that. That guy's nice and preppy. Yeah, he's good. He paid attention in school. This guy dropped out. Look at that. Look at how slanted. It's like droopy down, slanted. It's wider. It's not as tall. This little tab section. I'm talking about this section right here. Right here. Come on. It's not rocket science, folks. You see this? Right there. Right there. See how wide? Look, I'm gonna pull it back. Make sure they're even. This one's like wider. And this is so much wider that this one has 6 stitches going across the top. You can count them. I ain't got to count for you. And you look at this one, it only got 5 stitches going across the top. How does that happen in a manufacturing process that uses like the same templates and stitching machines and everything? That doesn't make any sense to me. These shoes were produced on the same date. I looked and see, so I assume they were produced in the same factory. Yet, that is like crazy. Now, I can see somebody saying like, oh, if they look like this, if you got 6 stitches, it's fake. If you got 5 stitches, it's real. Well, look, I got 6 on this one, 5 on that one, or vice versa, or whatever. But, you know what I mean? These came directly from Nike. You saw me hit, saw that thing pop up. It wasn't even like a screenshot. So, directly from Nike, this is how they look. How can you tell if you got a fake if you bought them from StockX? Yeah, I don't know. I know that some people mention that you can look at the stitching, like this is a foolproof thing, like something about the sole and it dipping down. Yeah, I don't even know what they're talking about. Every time I look at this, it just looks the same. If you guys can see the dip that they're talking about, maybe it's this dip right here. I don't know. Whatever it is they're talking about, I never ever see it. Here's another little flaw. The paint from the brown went up into the midsole. Even this one has paint going up into the midsole a little bit, but not as much. The materials are nice. The workmanship is very questionable on these, but the materials actually remind me of another shoe. That other shoe I wore a lot this past winter, and since this shoe reminds me of that shoe, I know that I would probably wear this shoe a lot, probably. And here it is, the Rookie of the Year. Rookie of the Year in the Travis Scott. Let me get in frame, because this might be a thumbnail right there. Rookie of the Year and the Travis Scott are brothers from a different mother, because these shoes are very similar. The leather quality on the Rookie of the Year, like the Rookie of the Year, it's got that butter wrinkle going on. The Travis Scott aren't that wrinkled, but they're just as soft. The leather on both of these is excellent. The suede, I'm convinced is the same exact suede, just dyed a different color. There is zero difference between the suede material on these Rookie of the Years than there is the Travis Scotts. Same exact material. There's nothing different. They stroke the same way. They feel exactly the same. If I close my eyes, I couldn't tell one from the other. This is exactly the same suede. Look at this. This looks exactly like the same shoe without the extra Travis Scott touches, of course. I feel as though if you didn't cop a pair of these and you really just wanted to put them to foot just to wear them because you like them, and you don't have these, you need to get yourself a pair of Rookie of the Years, because these are just as nice. You could probably put some black shoelaces, some pinks or whatever. You could probably do the same thing with this. I can customize these, darken the fabric up and have them the same color as that. I mean, I could do that. I could do that, which might prevent me from doing what I'm about to tell you guys would be something that you could do. So, here's the question. Do I rock them? Do I stock them? Do I keep them? I flip them, or what? These things are currently selling for so much. I mean, close to $1,000, and I think they're gonna rise. I mean, it's gonna happen. It's making it really hard for me just to think about undsing these. And if these were just like $600, $500, I'll be giving you guys an on foot at the end of this video. But that's not gonna happen because I am so undecisive as to what I'm gonna do with these shoes. Right now, I just have to keep them and see what happens. You know, I love shoes, but your boy loves money too. And I got a house, bills, cars, kids in college, literally a kid in college. Plus I got 2 freaking expensive hobbies, cars and sneaks. Extra G around, you know, that could help out. I like to wear these because, like I said, I wore these shoes a lot. So I would probably wear these a lot. I would wear these a lot. It's just hard to put on $1,000 shoes and just say, okay, every step I take, there's $10 going, 20, 30, 40, 50. I mean, that's That's a hard pill to swallow. With the fakes being really good, would you guys buy a fake pair to beat up and rock around and then keep this pair on ice? I'm making sure I'm not getting struck from the sneaker gods. Ooh, I know it's taboo. I mean, I haven't had a fake shoe since it's Jordan 9 that I got. You guys didn't see that video, go back and watch it. And if you got a fake shoe that's pretty much almost identical to these shoes, especially since they're so inconsistent, you can't tell anyway. I mean, what's the problem with buying one just to throw on feet? It's not like you're gonna sell it. Like if I wanna buy a fake Travis Scott because I really like this style, but I don't wanna unds the original ones and I wanna be able to rock them, it's my prerogative, right? Put it down in the comments if you think I'm crazy, if you never wear fake, or if you guys took L's and you know what, I'm just gonna go ahead and buy the fake one and just do it. I mean, as long as you're not sitting on StockX selling them or trading them, whatever, you're just putting them on your feet just to wear them, I think it's your prerogative. I was like, damn, I can buy a fake. I could throw them on and I beat those up and I keep these on ice because I just can't find myself to unds these suckers. Not right now, maybe in the future, but not right now. I already plan on undsing the Fear of Gods. So I was like, I just can't have $2,000 worth of shoes that I'm just wearing, you know, to drop my kids off at soccer practice and go to the mall. This just seems silly. Again, tell me your thoughts down in the comments, but I think I'm going to go ahead and end the video there. So let me know how you feel about these shoes. I am happy that I got them. I don't know if I'm going to keep them. I mean, $175 investment. It's not a lot of you know, cash I got into them, so I can afford to let them sit for indefinitely, really. Thank you guys for watching another video. Listen, if you liked the video, hit the like button. If you didn't, hit the dislike button twice, or just move on to another video. If you didn't subscribe yet, go ahead and subscribe down below and become a part of the Beastly Garage family, all right? Yeah, I'm hungry, so I'm gonna go grab some grub. All right, I'm out of this, John. Later, guys. How about this shirt? How about this shirt here? Is this dope or what? My wife gave it to me. She's like, it looks like your side of the room. It does, though.